Take what you want, take what you want, take what you want, take what you want, but you gotta share it with the world.
What's going on, people? It's TRB, and when they say experience count, it definitely counts. In this situation, so my trailer lights, the left, right comes on. When I turn the lights on, they come on. Four ways come on, but my brake lights are not coming on. Now, since my brake lights are not coming on, there's a couple things that could be going wrong, right? One, it could be the pigtail, okay? So what I did is I unplugged the pigtail from the truck and the pigtail from the trailer, put it back, and still didn't work. So I'm over here at the TA. I pay into a trailer pool. A lot of times if y'all go lease, y'all or owner, well, no, lease, owner, I don't know, y'all gonna end up paying into a trailer pool. All right, trailer pool means I pay for the stuff on the truck, the company take care of the trailer. I pay $187 a week for that. Is it a lot? Yeah, but if a trailer tire blow out, how much is that? If something happened with the trailer, how much is that? You know, is it gonna be what I would pay in a year? Probably not, but you know, this is one of the things. So basically, you got a couple fuel boxes. These are the ones that I'm familiar with. The one that usually sits right here, and the one that sits right here. A while back, I had an issue with my turning signal, and what happened, it was a fuse. All right. So what I noticed is if you look here, see that? Trailer ABS, trailer stop lamps. So I could check R7, trailer power. I know it got power because my left, right, four ways come on. Trailer tail lamps, I could check R9. And then trailer turn left, I know that works. Trailer turn right, I know that works. Trailer marker lights, I do need to go back there and see if the marker lights come on. I'm pretty sure they do, but I'm gonna go back and double check. Trailer ABS, but it says trailer stop. See, trailer tail and trailer power. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check F12 first. All right. Now, do I know what I'm doing? Basically not. But if you look on here, see that's F8, R4, R3. So we are looking for F12 first. All right, where's F12? F12 is, there's F14. All right, there it is. So F12 is right there, okay? I should turn the flash on. So what we gonna do is we gotta pull that out. Now, I don't have, I did buy some, but I don't have the little things to pull it out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my key. Why? I got fat fingers. Ain't that pretty dope right there? Check that out. Might be selling soon on TRB's website. Just saying. Whenever I do sit down and actually put some time into it. All right, so we just gonna check this. So we just gonna focus. We just gonna try to pop that out. Now, is this the right way to do it? I'm pretty sure there's a correct way to do it. I just needed to come at an angle. And now I'm considering going to buy one of those little things to pull these fuses out. Because even if it's not broke, I'm over here damaging the joint. You know? Yeah, I'm gonna go buy one of those little chrome things here in a minute. That is secure in there. All right. Fat finger problems right here. Okay. And, oh shit. God damn, FedEx. All right. And this is the problem. Looks like. See the little burn spot off in there? See how it's separated right there? Feel they could have blew his horn at me or something. Again, this is one of those situations where there's 15 spots next to me. And this motherfucker parks right here. You know what? So this is what I need right here. Boom. All right. Where the sun at? There you go. Now you can see it's broken. See that? And that's all it takes. So with DOT, you're gonna have to get fuses anyway. So I'm gonna make sure to get some small fuses and some big fuses, and voila. You know, now if I had the time, I would go through, and if I had that little tool, you know, the little, I don't know what it's called, had that little tool, I can go through and pull each of the fuses out that I can pull out and just double check and make sure everything's good to go. But yeah, that's definitely the problem. So if your trailer brake's not working or you're having issues with your trailer lights, check your pigtails and then check your fuses. All right. Hopefully this helps. I need a 30, one of them 30 joints. So I'm gonna just buy a mixed thing of. Okay, bought a little mixed thing of fuses. I thought they said 5, but looks like they were. Hold on, I got my shades on. Take my shades off, so I can kind of see what y'all see when it's bright out here. So they came about $7.44. You need to have these in your truck anyway. I think it's supposed to be like some type of DOT thing. There's the amps right there. And all we're gonna do is, you know, stick it back in here. Now, before I do that, I want to go ahead and let y'all know there's a variety of different ways that you can double check your lights. All right. One of the easiest way to do it is, yeah, you turn on your 4 ways like I just did. I turned on my 4 ways. I turned on my 4 ways. I turned on my lights, and I did a pre-trip and they all worked. But I can't necessarily check the brake lights, meaning push down on the brake. Well, here's what you do. Anytime you're on a wall, a truck stop, you're behind the truck or you're in front of a truck, anytime something is where your lights can reflect, that's when you want to check your trailers, your lights. All right. So let's say it's the daytime and you're running and there's somebody with a shiny bump on their trailer. Turn your lights on, or you might already have them on because a lot of places have you run with your lights on, and kind of get up on them a little bit if you can, and you can check your lights there. All right, because you'll see the reflection of your headlights in their trailer. If you're backing up for the night and you're parking at a truck stop or something like that, especially at night, hit your brakes. Look in your mirror, look in your driver's side mirror, hit the brake. If you see reflection come on, let off. If it goes away, good. Look in your right mirror, hit it again, boom, boom, good. You can do that on docks. It's a little harder in the daytime to check your brake lights because of the color, but you still might be able to do it most of the time. That's just a roundabout way. Also, to check your turn signals, what you can do is when you're about to change lanes, but you got 4-wheelers and stuff on side of you, especially if there's a 4-wheeler that's really clean and shiny, turn your left blinker on, and what you're looking for is where the 4-wheeler's at, but you're also looking in the window, the windshield or the windows or the reflection off the car to see that your trailer light is blinking. All right. And then what you're gonna do is when they come up and they at their door, you're gonna glance down at them and you're gonna see the other turn light reflect off of their vehicle. And then you might see it, but you don't have to worry about the front, because you can check the front when you're behind one of these trucks with the shiny trailers, because you can just turn your left signal on. You don't have to, when you turn your left signal on, you don't have to hit it to where it click. You can just give it a little bit of pressure and it'll turn on, let off, it'll turn right back off. If you do it like that, it'll blink maybe 3 times. So here's a quick example of what I mean when I say turn your blinker. You don't have to push it all the way. So if you just tap it, oh wait a minute. If you just tap it, blinks about 3 times. Tap it. If you want your blinker to stay on, push it all the way down. See that? Now, just an FYI, I'm gonna give you an example of my trailer. See, my trailer don't have bulbs that stick out. The lights are under the trailer. Now, if it was nighttime, it'd be easy for me to see. When I turn that signal on, it'd be easy for me to see the reflection off that trailer. But because it's day, I can't see it. All right? That's just to give you a FYI on trailer joint. So like I said, you can just three times. If you want it to stay on, hit it all the way. All right, back to the video. If you push it down all the way, it'll blink and stay on. And that way, that's another way you can check your blinkers. And then when you're passing a truck or somebody on your passenger side, you do the same thing. Turn your blinker on early and look in the reflection. You can look in the reflection of their mirrors up here and see your blinker in the front. If it's at night, of course, you can see the reflection on the ground. If it's daytime, then you can just look for the reflection of your truck and your trailer blinker. All right, as you're passing, or at least you can check one of them. You can check the passenger side as you pass them. All right, so that's just some of the little random things I do when I'm driving to check to make sure that my lights are working. I was not aware of the brake lights because for whatever reason I didn't check that before I left, but there wasn't nothing behind me for me to check to make sure I can see the reflection when I parked at night. All right, this TRB, hopefully this helped. Definitely, if you have an issue with your lights, you want to just check the main things. If you have an issue with your headlights, wiggle the harness, see if it comes on. You can just give it a couple good whacks on the front, and if it flickers, then it might not be if it flickers, it might not be the light bulb. It might be something wrong with the harness, and that way you just come and wiggle. And yeah, that's about it. All right, truck's running good. A problem like this is absolutely no problem. There's one thing that I would like you guys, if you stay to the end of the video, for your owner ops or mechanics or whatnot, to help me with. And we're gonna take a walk around here, and I'm gonna turn the camera around. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera around. All right. Is this supposed to be like this? Let me take my shades off again so I can kind of see right in there. Is that supposed to be like that? Because it's not red. I'm assuming it must have been replaced because it's not red. The screw is red, but it's not red, and it's kind of somewhat screwed out. Trying to see right there. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that or not. If you stay to the end of the video, let me know. I really do appreciate it. All right, y'all.